The whole alliance is all about us rebranding companies to a high level.
Ooh.
So when you talk about a high level club, that's what it is. The whole purpose behind what we do is to do high level photo shoots, to be able to travel with them, to be able to listen to what your business needs and to take it to the highest level.
This is why you're here.
That means stylists, that means hair, that means makeup, that means the set design, that means location, places. So when you think about the high level club, you've got me.
Right.
I'm more of the set design person. Let's create something in the studio. Let's get it together. Let's be editorial.
No, and that's why I think people like Emma Grede are absolutely amazing in saying that mom guilt doesn't have to be mom guilt. Like, you being your best self for your kids is actually you ushering your kids into where they should be, and also introducing independence to them so they can foster their own dreams and be great without you being right there all the time. There's something about a woman who was born in the South but raised by the African continent. She carries two worlds inside of her, and she moves through life like she knows exactly how rare it is. Today's guest is that woman. She is a powerhouse in Charlotte, and she didn't build one business. She built an empire, brick by intentional brick. And today, I give y'all the best that I have. With more than 15 years behind the lens, she's a master photographer, videographer, whose eyes for the truth is raw and emotional, has captured some of the most sacred moments in people's lives. Weddings, milestones, new beginning, you name it, she shot it. She doesn't just take a photo. She preserves legacy. She frames moments from families that will pass on from generation to generation. But she didn't stop there behind the lens. She is the owner of the Set Design Studio, a creative space she built to give photographers, influencers, brands, and creatives the environment to produce elevated, stunning work. She didn't just shoot in beautiful spaces. She also built one. Head nod. And as the owner of the High Level Club, she understood that there is something that most people are trying to figure out, that elevation is about community effort. And she was going to build the table to fill every seat with people who are worthy of it. She's a mother, recently welcoming her children with her creative partner, Terrence. Today, Executive Chair welcomes Cynthia Ndelo. Hey, girl. How are you? It's dramatic, though, isn't it?
It was so dramatic. But it almost made me bust out in tears. Because to listen to you talk, it's like, damn, who is that?
You did all of that.
Who is that?
You
is
did
that me?
All of that.
Is that Cynthia Ndelo photography? Is that me, or is it Cynthia Ndelo? Is it me?
But you know what happens, right? You build for so long, you look around you and you see all that you've done, but there isn't words to commence what you've done until you sit down in a space like this.
It's crazy because I feel like listening to you talk, I feel like one of those people who are on who does those great introductions? Is it, who is it? There's somebody online that does those introductions. They be like, dang, oh, wait, Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
Shannon Sharp. He does his introductions and then they say, oh my God.
You talking about me?
You talking about me?
Yeah,
right.
girl.
And I just felt that moment just now, is that me?
That's you, girl.
Is that me?
Listen, there was no way I could do the executive chair and not have you on.
Oh, I appreciate this.
Your impact is exceptional. I met you we're not doing it. We got to do the lightning round. Cynthia got me so flustered, y'all. It is an executive chair tradition that we do a lightning round.
Okay.
The questions mean nothing from nothing means nothing. Okay. But this is just to warm you up, but you already warm. So
Very
we just
warm.
going to go ahead and jump right into it. You ready?
Let's do it.
So there is no wrong answer. It's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot have, okay, I'll give you a free pass.
Okay.
On one, you can pick two.
Okay.
Or on one, you can skip.
Okay.
That's it.
Pick 2 or skip.
Yep.
Okay, let's do
All
it.
right. Mentorship or mastermind?
Ooh. Now you asking me if I like that, if I would rather be...
Would you rather do a mentorship or be in a mastermind?
I'd rather be in a mentorship.
Okay. All right.
Mentorship. Mm-hmm.
Email or phone call?
Oh my God, phone call.
Really?
I hate emails. I literally hate them. Text me. Text me. No, or call me.
So what about FaceTime?
Okay, FaceTime is fine. I'll do a FaceTime. I'll do a FaceTime.
That's for premium packages. I don't do FaceTime.
Listen, I don't mind.
Okay. Launch now or perfect it first?
Ooh, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
People get on me about not posting because I'm always trying to perfect it, and then I just don't do it at all.
Uh-huh.
But I also am like, yo, let's get this out right now. So let's just say, launch it right now.
Launch it right now. Okay.
Because that's probably the best way to do it.
I'm here for it. Business coach or business book?
Coach.
Okay.
Business coach.
Okay. All right. Heels or flats?
Flats. Okay. All day.
Flat meat. Flat
All
meat.
day.
Sweet tea or coffee?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
All right, stop. First of all, I do not like sweet tea. Okay?
What?
I
Girl,
don't.
you in the South.
Yeah, but I don't like the aftertaste. Okay, let's do that.
There's an
But
aftertaste?
there's an aftertaste of sweet tea. But listen, let me tell you something. I drink coffee, but y'all, I drink Starbucks white chocolate mocha, so it's not real
That's
coffee.
not coffee.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. So I just have to say coffee because I like a Starbucks white chocolate mocha, but I hate the aftertaste of a sweet tea. No, ma'am.
That's milkshake.
Put some lemonade in it. I might be all right.
That's not coffee. Okay, your last question is TikTok or Instagram?
All right, so it is definitely TikTok, but it needs to be. No, wait, stop. Sorry, back up. It is definitely Instagram, but it needs to be TikTok.
Yeah,
it
I'm a
needs
TikTok
to be TikTok.
girly.
It needs to be. I don't understand TikTok at all, and that's crazy to know. But you have to know I don't spend much time on social media, which is also weird. But I'm gonna get it. TikTok.
So you a creator, but you don't spend a lot of line.
Stop.
You know
I'm about
what?
to pay
We
somebody.
Not. All right,
I'm
here
about
we
to pay
go.
somebody.
Let's get into it. You.
I have to. Oh my God.
So you've built a business centered around creating rooms that people want to be in, from the set design studio to the high level club. Like, what made you decide that these spaces needed to happen?
Okay. This is funny. These spaces were created because I needed to create a space for myself. So
Okay.
it wasn't really so much about other people. But let me also say this too. I feel like, yes, it's about other people.
Okay.
But the idea came because I realized my journey.
Okay. Let's
My
talk about it.
journey was filled with a lot of no, you can't come in this room with me. No, I can't help you. Or I can help you, but I can help you behind closed doors. But I can't help you over here.
I can't help you publicly.
Right, I can't help you publicly, but I can help you behind closed doors. So I just started to realize that I didn't want to be a gatekeeper.
Ooh.
I didn't want to be a gatekeeper. It took me a long time to get here. And I also feel like possibly I would be even further along if I found someone like me that would, don't cry.
But you know.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
You know, the journey is not built for the swift.
No. It takes time.
And you know, as you grow, you say in your brain, if somebody had told me this,
Right.
it would not have taken me as long to get there.
Right.
But you getting there is a part of the process.
Right. I don't mind my journey.
Right.
I don't mind it. But now that I'm here in this space, I'm realizing that the things that I'm creating is because I want that younger version of me that's in someone else to be able to find me
Sooner.
and say, yeah, sooner. And so that way their timeline of when they're shooting for the stars or like really feeling like they're on their way, it's not in their 40s. It could be in their
Touche.
early 30s. Because just imagine if you had someone who was as open as me,
Right.
and you contacted me and said, hey, I want to build, I want to learn, can you teach me what you know?
Right.
And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. If I had that earlier, I feel like I would be somewhere different, but I'm fine with not being somewhere. I'm fine with the space that I'm in right now because this is my journey.
Absolutely.
Right?
You own
journey.
that.
Right, I own that. But me creating the spaces I'm creating is because I just feel like those doors weren't really open for me. And I want to be the person that opens them for other people.
So let's first talk about photography, right? Where did that photography bug come from? Where did that come from?
Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, the craziest thing is I had to pick an elective when I went to Northwest School of the Arts.
What?
Okay? I had to pick an elective.
Cynthia,
Y'all,
really?
listen, it was not that serious.
It was not that deep.
It was not that deep. But let me tell you real quick that I had to pick an elective, and all that was left was photography. Okay, that was it. That was all that was left. But, so I took it.
Okay.
Didn't think too much about it.
Okay.
Okay, many years, this was in high school.
Okay.
Many years later, in about 2006, I used to take pictures. I had a boyfriend.
Okay.
And his aunt said, you know what? I have a wedding coming up. Can you shoot my wedding? I said, oh, wait, I'm not a photographer.
A whole wedding, sis? A whole wedding?
I'm not a photographer. She said, girl, I've been married before, but can you just do it? It's whatever you do is going to be good. I said, okay.
Okay.
And guess
you
what?
said it.
I did it. I know I jacked it up. Oh my God, I know it was horrible. But on that day, somebody else approached me and said, hey, I've got a wedding. Can you do it? And I said, wait, y'all
don't even know what these gonna look like.
Photographer. Like I took, I did it in school and stuff. And then, I had a camera because, all right, listen, the other thing is my memory is bad. So,
How?
No, listen, I literally up until what she saw, it was because I just said, oh, it's a moment. Let me take a picture of it so I can remember it. So that's why I literally got an actual camera, was because I just wanted to remember these moments. I was starting to live. I was college. I wanted to take pictures of things. Second person asked me, the next thing you know, on that second wedding, I said, wait, I might like this.
We might be onto something.
Oh, and she gave me $800 too.
American dollars?
American dollars. And this is back now. This is 06. And I'm not a photographer. And I was like, $800 for doing this? Okay.
So did you have a name or anything?
No, wait, no. I did not have a name because I wasn't for real, okay? I wasn't for real. This is not real. This isn't real.
But she paid you $800 American dollars.
She did. And I was doing something for $700. I was excited. I was like, ooh, girl, big money. I was excited.
So now, as you look back down the road, this is absolutely hilarious to me, and I love her so much. So, just being completely honest, you literally stumbled on it. I
stumbled on it. But let me tell you something. I went through many different phases. So, I'm heavy in photography,
yes,
and I'm getting more into branding now that I've got the partner, Corey.
Yes.
But my first venture literally was CNJ. I don't know if we were CNJ Photography, but it was Cynthia, Jania, and Nikki. I had a stylist, a makeup artist, and these were my homegirls from high school. We cheered together at West Charlotte, and we said, ooh, let's take pictures of people. And I said, oh, this is going to be fun.
Cynthia.
But, girl, it was a journey. It was a journey.
So, okay.
It was a journey.
So now, I wasn't even prepared for that.
You weren't. The story is crazy.
I was not prepared for that. Okay, so now being this ultimate photographer here in Charlotte, I take it you don't charge $800.
Oh, definitely not. Please.
No?
No.
You leaving the house with $800?
No.
Okay.
We're not
I
doing
was
a wedding
just
for $800
asking.
ever in life. No.
I mean,
listen, we're grown now. We're grown. I was a kid. I was a kid. Okay, we're grown.
So, a lot of strong women become visionaries for everyone else, right? But in the quietness of the photography, set design studio, high level, mommy, wife, what does the quietness sound like to you to be able to sit in that? Does that happen, first of all?
Oh, it's very rare that the quietness happens. Listen, I'll tell you something that most people know me for my smiles, my laughter, me being excited all the time.
Yes.
But in the quiet, I am literally thinking about doing enough.
And will it ever be enough?
Will it ever be enough? And what am I sacrificing to do the things that I am doing?
So of all the things I want to go back. Let's talk about Set Design Studio. Let's talk about that. I love the space, first of all. My mom and I did our mother-daughter shoot there.
Okay.
I was so excited. She came on the podcast, and I was like, well, since you're going to be here, it's right before Mother's Day. Let's take pictures. And then I was like, let me text Cynthia real quick and see if she can make it happen. The setup was amazing.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. And I believe in giving people their flowers in front of people, just because we have conversations, but nobody knows about that.
Yeah.
But I want to say thank you for creating that space.
Well, thank Valerie and Aaron.
Love Val.
Valerie and Aaron, they take care of me so well.
I love the space. Where did that come from?
Okay, so I was quitting my job.
Why it always gotta be like? I was expecting this way,
no,
and you went that way.
You said how did it come about?
Okay.
So listen, I was quitting my job. It was like, okay, my husband said to me, "It is time for you to quit your job." Now, mind you, I've always been like the responsible one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my creative life, but
Okay.
I'm also gonna have my stability.
Okay.
I'm gonna have that permanent check that's coming in, and then allow myself to be creative.
So you can
after that, right?
Okay.
So my husband said to me, it's time to quit. Mm-hmm. But he also said, what are we gonna do to fill that space? Okay. What are we gonna do to fill that space? And so the studio came up. Now, mind you, shout out to 1X Studio.
Okay.
Corey, it's boy Corey. I call him boy Corey because
boy
I have a girl Corey and boy
Corey.
Corey.
Yeah.
1X Studio was the place where I started to learn studio.
Okay.
Okay, because people now they're getting married. I'm mostly a wedding photographer, but now they're having babies.
Yeah.
And they need a studio.
Okay.
Okay. So what I was doing back then was I was renting his studio, and then I was bringing in the set that I wanted. Now, mind you, that takes time. It's a whole thing.
That's
you got to
work.
pay for the hour. So I was just realizing that, listen, I'm starting to enjoy this. Shout out to him because he literally took the time to truly teach me about studio photography.
Okay.
Right? Shout out to Corey.
Okay.
Pick man.
Okay.
Okay. So, but then I realized that, oh my God, I like this. Okay. I started thinking I like it, but again, I was still working. It wasn't a thing, but it was time to quit my job. I was a teacher for 14 years.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Biology, it's a whole thing. Whatever. Let's not even do it. Science teacher.
Pause. Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Science
Biology teacher?
Yeah. Well, all sciences. I was all sciences.
Where were you teaching at?
The jail. The little boy jail. Okay.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Little boy jail.
Never mind.
No.
I'm just going to go ahead and
The
just put
journey
them
is
right
crazy.
there. Because I ain't got nothing
The
else.
journey is so crazy. I was teaching science at the little boy jail, like with the little bad. Listen, they just misguided. They're just misguided. No, I'm joking. They were bad. They were bad. And I was teaching at the little jail in Concord, the boy jail, the little young boy jail, and it was a.
Was not y'all.
Who didn't know that?
Pause.
Sorry, did you know it?
Listen, this is my notes, right? I do my research before I bring people in here. Never was there any jail in all of my research. Go ahead, Cynthia.
14 years
at the jail.
But listen, no. Let me tell you something. The jail was a gift. It allowed me to grow in my photography because I was able to do that and be able to move around in the photography. And it's a whole thing, okay, y'all. It's like the story is so crazy. Somebody pulled me in over there because they said, I know you need to flourish in your photography. Come over here. Come work over here, and I promise you'll be able to do this and do your photography at the same time and grow. And guess what? I did it. But when it was time to leave, my husband said, you are done. He said, you're done.
So you taught at the jail for 14 years.
14 years.
And you left when?
Like 3 years ago.
And you built Set Design Studio. The
Set Design Studio came because my husband said, since you're not going to have that, let's fill your time with something else.
I promise you.
And I said, okay, let's go. I said, okay, let's go. Let's do it. So I became a studio photographer, okay? This is how it happened. It falls into my lap. It does.
But that's what God does. You do
God show like he opens up doors. When one door closes, another one opens, and things just continue to flourish.
I'm going to pick these back up, but I don't know if...
But listen, the Set Design Studio also came about because what I was doing at 1X was I was trying to figure out things, but now I'm thinking like, listen, I started getting bigger ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I have ADHD. I'm self-diagnosing. Okay, self-diagnosing. No, I just feel like I do.
Babe, do you think we did our research this time?
Did, but
Are you sure? Like, are these right? Okay. All right. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I literally felt like I needed a space that I can continuously create
Okay.
and switch all the time.
But I love that so much because, okay, so let's go back. So I met you through Val.
Yes.
Shout out, Val. I love
Val.
you, Val. I love you,
homie.
Val. So I met you because of Val.
Okay.
She had a candle making class right after she came here
Oh,
and did her interview.
you were there.
That's
right. That's what
What
we
are you
talked.
talking about?
Dang it, you're right.
You know what?
But I knew who you were. I knew who you were.
You did know who I was.
Because I said, girl.
Because you approached me.
Yes, I sure did.
Okay,
I did.
so we met there, and I was like, yeah, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
We exchanged numbers. I looked you up, and I was like, oh, she do work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's make this happen. But how did you meet Val, and how did she become a part of the Set Design Studio?
Great question. How did me and Val first meet? Wow. Great question. In this moment, I don't remember. I told you I had a bad memory.
Yeah, you did. That's
I
why
told
you
this.
started
I
taking
said it.
pictures.
I'm not lying.
You know what?
But this is a great question. We should have asked Val this.
But
no, don't worry.
In
Don't
my
worry.
research, because apparently I didn't. You need to redo your research.
Don't worry. I don't know. I don't remember the first time me and Val met.
Okay.
But I will tell you, beautiful soul. Like,
She is.
no, like, y'all. All right, I'm emotional. I cry a lot.
It's okay.
But when I tell you what Val has done for me and my business, my soul, my spirit, all that stuff, Valerie and Aaron, amazing.
She's exceptional, man.
They love on me in
Yeah.
a different type of way.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, they take care of me so bad.
Look,
And I hope that I give them the same type of love. But when I tell you, Val, I feel like she just believed in me. Or she just wanted to be a part of whatever. I don't know, but she's so sweet.
she is.
And I'm so thankful for the people that walk into my life. I really do feel like because I am such a giver,
It comes back.
that it comes back.
comes
And
back.
meeting her and meeting Aaron was like one of the best things that has ever happened to me in this business. It's like so serious.
So, like, do y'all collaborate as far as the designs are concerned, or does Val just like do her thing?
I might say, Val, I need a summer set.
Uh-huh.
She'd be like, oh, this is what I want to do. I said, Val, whatever you want
I
to
don't
do.
care.
I don't care. Just
do
do
it.
it.
Do
Just
you.
do it.
Enjoy
Val
it.
called me. She said, I'm ready to change up the sets. Please, just do it.
Please and thank you.
Do it. Aaron's like, okay, after June, we're going to go ahead and change. Do it. Enjoy yourself.
All I do is provide the space.
I trust
Do
it.
your thing.
No, it's so amazing when you can trust
Oh, yeah.
the creative partners that
Oh,
you have.
yeah.
And you don't even have to, I don't have to say, hey, here's, now, let me say this. If we have a client, let's say you call me, hey, I want to create X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
Then I send it to Val, I send it to Aaron. They say, hey, this is it.
Okay.
All right. I tell the client, this is what we got to do to get it done.
Okay.
Boom, we get it done. But now, if they just have ideas, just go into the studio and do it. Valentine's Day, Christmas, they straight murder my place.
Oh,
That place
and that's
goes
the first time
crazy.
I saw it was Christmas.
Yes.
I saw it Christmas, and I was like, wait a minute, this is in Charlotte?
Yes.
Valentine's Day blew me away.
Crazy.
Blew me away.
They compete with each other, which is amazing. I love it for me. Look, they're like, who's going to have the best set? And literally every single time they do that for Valentine's Day or Christmas, they are like, who's going to have the best set? And that is amazing for me. But that love gets poured right into my business, and I love that.
I love it so much. My mom and I had such a good time. And, you know, after the pictures were done, I was like, who in their mind comes up with this?
Them.
You know, like, and when I went, you wasn't even here.
No.
You was out the country.
I think I was in St. Lucia at the time. Yeah, I was doing those.
I text you. I was like,
photographing over
hey,
there, yeah.
I'm here. You like, okay, doors unlocked.
Yeah,
I was
there you
like,
go. Press the
what?
button. Go on inside. Enjoy yourself.
The best model ever in life. Like, I love it. So you guys are changing for summer?
Yeah, well, they change all the time. Again, the ADHD kicks in. I feel like Valerie has it too.
She does a little
She
bit.
does. We all have it.
Yeah.
The creative space, we do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, we get tired real quick, but
Yeah.
it's because we just have something else we have to create. And
I
that's a
love
beautiful thing.
I absolutely love
Yeah.
it. So let's talk about high level first for a second. So was that Friday? Thursday.
No, it's always on a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Okay, so last Wednesday, I'm texting Cynthia, and she says, "Hey, by the way, can you come tonight as my special guest?" And I'm like, "You want me to do what? Where? What?
Why not just be ready?
What time? What? Stay ready so you ain't never got to get ready, okay?
You gotta stay ready
So
all the time.
I've seen High Level before. I've seen the events, all of the things. I went last Wednesday for my very first time. Exceptional.
Thank
and
you.
publicly, thank you
for
inviting me.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. That was an experience. That was amazing to be in a space with other entrepreneurs on a very exclusive event.
Yeah.
Everything was curated to perfection. The food, the vibes, the drinks, the entertainment. There was even candle making. Like, who has candle making at
Shout
an
out
event?
Shout out to Miosha. Yes.
Beautiful. Absolutely exceptional. Like, where did High Level come from?
All right, so Corey and I met probably through Erica of C-Lux.
Okay, yeah. I know
Okay,
Erica.
so
Okay.
not probably. We met through C-Lux,
Okay.
and, which is Erica.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what happened, but Corey and I maybe have said, like, yo, let's do something. Okay?
Corey, I'm
All
coming
right,
to see
what do you
you.
want to do?
Corey, I'm coming to see you.
Right.
I'm coming.
You
Okay.
got to see Corey.
I'm coming to see
You got to
Corey.
see Corey.
Okay.
So, Corey, I think we were like, let's do something. And I said, all right, cool. Like, it's so easy for me to say, all right, cool. But I also knew she was about her business.
Right.
You know, it's not like it was
Right.
just some random person
Right.
that I didn't really know. But, you know, her pictures are great, and I knew, like, her vibe was good. And, again, I am probably the easiest person to work with.
I believe that.
I mean, I can conform to whatever
Yeah.
we need to do. As long as you're not taking me down a dirty road, I will go with you.
dirt?
I'm a good support system, okay?
What's the dirty road?
Yeah,
Cynthia?
just doing some crazy stuff. I don't have time for it, okay? Like, you know, now if you start saying something crazy, I might not be able to go with you. But other than that, if it seems positive, if it feels like it's going to push us even further on our agenda, let's go. And Corey and I literally talked, and when I say we didn't waste any time, we put together a dinner. And
That was at the Toll Brothers house.
No.
No?
The first
okay.
one was at C-Lux. It was the Red Room.
Okay.
So, okay, back up. The first thing we did was a branding shoot.
Okay.
Because the whole alliance is all about us rebranding companies to a high level.
Ooh.
So when you talk about High Level Club, that's what it is. The whole purpose behind what we do is to do high level photo shoots, to be able to travel with them, to be able to listen to what your business needs, and to take it to the highest level.
This is why you're here.
That means stylists, that means hair, that means makeup, that means the set design, that means location, places. So when you think about the High Level Club, you've got me.
Right.
I'm more of the set design person. Let's create something in the studio. Let's get it together. Let's be editorial.
Okay.
Corey is more of the branding side
Okay.
of us, so she's going to be more in the field.
Okay.
So what is it that you do? We did something for Raising Resilience.
Okay.
They
I saw that.
cater to mothers, and so what we did was we did their studio session to get all their headshots, their branding, like just get them in a high level look to elevate that look. And then Corey also did an elevated look inside of a home that made it feel more of a cohesive and more like friendly, like where you feel like you could feel at home with them, right?
Yeah.
So, and we brought in a mom with the babies, but we think about all of that. Corey's background is in also, she does like the website building. She thinks about the brand spots from what you have to post. So we really think about everything that the business needs.
Right.
And we put it together. So as a team, we're literally covering all the bases. So when we put this thing together, I said, you know what, this is going to be amazing. But not only do we need to be able to do these shoots, let's bring people together. Let's do a networking event.
And the people were together.
So the thing about our networker, because there's a lot of, let's be real, Charlotte has a lot of networking events.
It's pockets.
It's a lot.
It is.
But the thing that you'll hear people say when they come to ours is that I actually literally met people.
Yep.
Because we do not do networking events where you just go, you be cute, and you just stick with the people you came with or go run over to the people you already know.
Yep.
We make you talk
Yep.
to people.
Yep.
There's always a game.
Yeah.
You're never going to know what you're going to walk into.
Nope.
And that's the excitement of what we do. We literally make sure that your fun is curated to the highest level.
And it absolutely was. Like when I got off, I was on the elevator and I met somebody. Her name was Alicia. I don't remember what she does.
Okay.
But I met her on the elevator. We had on white, so it was like, "Oh, you
You
coming? Oh, you
going to-
coming? What you doing?" Like it was a moment,
Yeah.
right? And then I walked off the elevator, saw my old student Daquan.
Oh yeah, he told me that.
I taught
DQ.
Daquan.
DQ. Yeah.
I taught him. That was my first job out of college at West Meck High School.
There you go.
Like, you know, we saw each other and that was a cool moment. Saw Shawan, saw Micah, like saw a whole bunch of people that I already knew. But it was such an amazing experience. Like, kudos to you and Corey, man, because that was amazing.
Yeah.
In terms of where do you see High Level going to? What's next? Like, what are you trying to stay centralized in Charlotte? Like, do you want to expand? Like, what's on the agenda for High Level?
So that's crazy that you say that, because at this event there was someone there that was from DC and they were like, "You need to travel." This needs to be a traveling situation. Like, we need to travel. I mean, you know, I don't know exactly where the High Level Club is going to go, but I do know it's going to go far.
Yeah.
Because what I have come to realize with the High Level Club is that, I was saying this in one of my speeches, you truly have no idea how many people are watching you.
You have, and
have
just
no idea.
because they are not in your notifications does not mean they don't see you.
It does not mean they don't see you. Because I'm telling you, like, this is probably one of the biggest events that we did. And to see some of those people and they know who you are and they know what you're doing, they are following you, you don't know.
You have no clue.
You have no clue. And so I feel like that's what this thing taught me, is that what me and Corey are doing with bringing people together is bigger than just having an event.
Absolutely.
It is literally about us building a community of people who feel like they're in a safe place, but not just a safe place that's actually going to make sense for them.
Right. For where they are and for the future.
Right. A lot of our guests from the past events have already come back and said that we're already working together. I've already done things with these people, but it's also because we're literally making sure we say who's in the room.
Yeah.
Our thing is about being in the room.
Yeah.
If you're in the room, don't leave without knowing who's in this room. You know what I'm saying? Now, we did get rained on.
We did.
On this last one.
But it was
So it changed the game, though. It did change the game.
But I don't feel like a beat was missed.
See.
I don't. I feel like it was a transition.
Yes.
But it wasn't like, oh shit, what? No. It was a transition to, okay, there's food on the 14th floor, there's food on the 15th floor. The drinks are down at the bottom. You can go do your candle. Like it was just
moving parts.
It was a transition.
But you have to know, I cried.
Really?
Oh, I cried so
You
bad.
look
Like
so pretty.
I had 3 breakdowns that night. And you would never, I mean, if you didn't see it, you would never know.
No.
But you have to understand, like, one thing about me is that I literally am always thinking about everybody. I'm thinking about everybody, right? And so the amount of entertainment and the purpose of that night that was kind of missed. Now, you would never know because you don't, nobody knows what they're supposed to say. But I know what we were supposed to give you guys. And to know that moment was missed because of the rain. Now, it's acts of nature. Again, I could say, let's leave it alone. But I had to have my moments because I literally always want to give the best of me to you.
But
you know,
from the outside looking in, as an attendee, if that wasn't the best, I don't know what else it could have been.
And I can
because I'll say this: I'm not and this gonna sound bad, but I don't mean for it to sound bad. I don't go everywhere. I don't. And not because I think I'm all that, but just because I don't go everywhere. If that was not the best, I don't know what else could have been.
I appreciate
it. Was beautiful. It was an amazing event. And I'm going to be at the next one, so add me to the list.
Skate party.
I don't know
about I didn't say that.
My ankles is weak. Never mind.
It's a skate party.
I got weak ankles.
I just said it just now. It's a skate party. It's going to be in July, but...
Wait.
90s.
Wait.
90s R&B.
I don't
90s
know.
fine. 90s fine. Daisy Dukes.
We're going to have to figure that out.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't just say that. I didn't just say that, but it's happening.
I am 41.
That doesn't mean you have to skate.
And my ankles are 45. Do you hear me? I ain't going to be able to do that. Now, I'm going to be there.
You could be there.
But
I have to put the skates on, but you got to be in the room.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the room.
Because we're going to make sure we have some good time.
I ain't going to be able to do that. I will be there, though. Now, but you got me so off track today.
Off track.
I cannot
That's me.
believe that you did
ADHD.
this
Let's
to
go.
me. So entrepreneurship, this is crazy. Entrepreneurship can look glamorous online, right?
gosh.
Like I tell everybody, Instagram is fake and it's a lie. But what has building a business taught you about relationships and balance and sacrifice?
All right. Relationships. I realize that in entrepreneurship, you need them.
You do.
You can't do this alone.
Absolutely not.
And when you think you can, you are wrong.
In every way.
Yeah, because even if you're good, you will be better with the connections that you make.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my team. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Balance. Mom work life is hard.
I believe that.
It's super hard. And I've got young ones. So
How old your babies?
I got 3 and a 5.
Ooh.
My son is 5, my daughter is 3, and that mom guilt kicks in so bad.
I believe
It kicks in so bad, and it doesn't help when you don't feel like someone is in your corner telling you, like, don't worry about it, I got this.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I mean?
that.
Not to be like that. I have a great unit,
Right.
but I sometimes look at those babies and I say, dang it, I wish mommy was able to just sit here with you all day.
Right.
But I also know that in my mid-20s to early 30s, I literally felt like I was supporting other dreams,
Okay.
you know?
And that's just being honest.
And instead of like literally going for mine, I thought, let me focus on being the structured person and let me push the dreams
Forward.
of my husband.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't my husband at the time, but it was like, you go out, you be great, and I will play this thing and I will do mine simultaneously,
Okay.
but not fully committing to my dreams, right?
Okay.
But now that I have babies and they're 3 and 5, I'm finally pushed into that point where I can focus. But now it's almost like in your mind, you're like, okay, now you want to focus on this. You want to go, because entrepreneurship is not for the weak.
Girl.
Right? It is not no 9 to 5. You quit after this time. You are constantly on, right?
That 3 o'clock in the morning for me is like
Right. You're staying up so
clockwork.
late. You got to go here. You got to accept this. You got to do this. But you're looking at those kids like, oh my God, I know you need me.
So let's talk about that for a second. So like I'm not a mom yet. My husband and I are on this journey, and like my drive is on 1,000, right? And I'm in different pockets. Like I'm doing Hair Majesty, I'm doing this podcast. My husband got tier 1. We got some goals we trying to meet. And the idea of having 2 little eyes watching you, seeing you come and go, I believe that the moment you become a mom, everything changes.
It changes. It definitely changes, but you have to also know when you look at them, you have to also say, what am I going to leave you?
Ooh.
What is this? What am I giving to you before I go? You watching me, what are you seeing? Are you seeing me be a strong woman? Are you seeing me be a superwoman to you, making sure you have everything you need? Are you seeing me just sitting here holding your hand? I don't know. Like, it's like, I don't think that being a mom that sits at home with her child is wrong.
Right.
And I also don't think the mom that has to go to work is wrong.
Right.
I don't think the nurse that works 3rd shift is wrong.
Right.
For being a mom. And I don't think the nurse that has to work the day shift, but she comes in right in time to put them to bed with 2 hours. I don't think it's wrong. I think that there's so many different ways to be a mom. I know that when I was growing up, the entrepreneurship in my family, my mom was a hairstylist, my dad owned a store. And so I come from this. So I know how I grew. I know that my mom was not home a lot, but I don't feel like I was ever disconnected to my mom. My dad was at work a lot, and I know that I don't feel disconnected to him.
Okay.
But then it's like people will tell you that you work too much. Your kids are not going to be connected. But I wasn't disconnected to my mom and my dad.
But and that's why I think people like Emma Greed are absolutely amazing in saying that mom guilt doesn't have to be mom guilt. Yeah. Like you being your best self for your kids is actually you ushering your kids into where they should be, and also introducing independence to them so they can foster their own dreams and be great without you being right there all the time, you know?
Right.
Cynthia, you threw me today, man.
Man.
I wasn't even like, I was prepared.
Yeah, I know.
But I wasn't prepared.
I know, there was so much more. It was so much more.
But I love it though.
It was so much more.
I love it so much.
Right.
In the future, as far as your goals in terms of like the photography and set design studio and high level, like what's the hierarchy? Like what's
This past year I prayed and I said, this has to be my year of traveling more.
Okay.
Doing more outside of Charlotte. Okay, sorry, on the wedding side.
Okay.
Before January, I remember praying about this. I was like, I'm ready to start traveling. Again, I know I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, but this is stuff that I've waited on. I've waited to be the photographer that was going to be in London, that was going to be in Jamaica, that was going to be in St. Lucia, that was going to be in these different places. I waited on that. I was patient. I was being the responsible person.
And now?
And now the doors are opening. You know, like, I'm going to Jamaica next week to do an engagement shoot. I'm going to London in September to do a wedding. You know, like things are now happening. I was just in St. Lucia. I mean, the thing is, where I see myself being, I want to be I don't want to just be stationed in Charlotte.
Right.
I want to be the photographer that is everywhere else. And so now these things are happening. I feel like truly at age 43.
You're 43?
I'm 43.
What?
Listen, look at this. 43.
I mean, skin like
it's
bow.
Crazy. I'm sorry.
I mean, like,
I'm actually 33.
What? You just said you
I'm
were
43,
you
but I'm saying
one.
I'm 33.
What?
Let's just go ahead and take it 10 years back. What we should have been doing at 33, we're doing now at 43. Okay? But what I want to say is that truly, like, sometimes I hate that I waited. Yeah. I hate that I didn't say, let me be selfish enough to go after my dreams at the time. Sometimes I say that, but I know that your time is when your time is.
Your time is when
your time is when your time is. This was my time.
Nothing. We do this thing of, you know, oh, well, I got to do this by this age. I got to do this by this age. God lives outside of time.
Yes.
And the sooner that we understand that, the better we're able to receive things as they happen. Yeah. You waiting 10 years ago was preparing you for now. Right. If you had moved in 10 years ago, your story would be different than it is now. Right. You're as long as you open your eyes, you're right on time.
Right. And I'm okay with my journey. I always say that I'm okay with my journey. My journey has not been easy.
I believe that.
It's been filled with a lot of tears, a lot of not understanding how this happened,
right.
how didn't I have this type of support or whatever the case is. But I do feel like I finally, like literally, I want to say shout out to you. Because sometimes I'm just feeling like I'm just now being seen, you know what I mean? And the High Level Club has a lot to do with that too. Because it's like you can work in this business a lot and you truly don't know what the impact you're having in it.
You don't.
And it's not that you need somebody to validate you.
No.
You don't need that.
No.
But when you finally feel like you've arrived or you're getting into the place that you know you could have always been in, it's like, wow. Like the doors are just open.
I am so proud of you.
And oh, geez.
There was no way that I could do the executive chair and not have you. There's no way. When we met at Val's event and I went home and I was like, wait a minute now, who is she? And this has got to happen. Yeah. And the thing that I love the most about you is that I never once heard you during this interview say me. You said rooms for other people. You said, I don't want to gatekeep anymore. I want to help somebody else with what I didn't have, with what wasn't given to me. And because you have sown good seeds, you will reap a harvest.
That's it.
And God is going to do things for you that are going to blow your mind. St. Lucia, Jamaica, London, south of France,
let's go.
Maldives, Bali. You're going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate you coming today. I appreciate you spending time with me today. I appreciate you sharing your story because there are people who are looking at your now and are just getting started.
Yes. Yes. Right. I always want to know that I am literally leading the way for someone. And when people call, I say thank you. Like, not thank you, sorry. I say, what do you need? You know, mentorship, I got you. I'm not going to say no to you because I remember being told no. I remember being
we
told
all do, girl.
You can come to my house, but you can't come to the wedding with
you
me.
You can't come to the set.
Right, you can't come to the wedding.
And what is
I don't
that,
want you to know that.
What is that, though?
What is it?
Why not? Why can't I come to the set?
Listen, help me understand.
It's the craziest thing
It's almost like people want you to admire them, but they never want you to be on their level or to be better.
You don't want to go down that road today.
It's a thing, but for me, I don't care because what's for me is for
mine.
Me. It's mine.
It's mine.
So if I help you get to another stepping stone, so what? That doesn't change anything. I feel like that's more of a blessing on me. And it's more of a testimonial to who I am as a person. I am so selfless, but I will also tell you, though, in order to start really pushing, you have to learn how to be a little selfish.
You do.
And I feel like I am kind of in a little bit of selfish era, but also being very mindful that I love my family, right? But somebody someday has to choose me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And at this point, I realize that I gotta choose me.
Listen, if you don't choose you, if you don't put yourself first at some point, then there's going to be resentment.
Right.
And there's going to be frustration.
Right.
Because I've chosen everybody else around me for so long. And
Superwoman.
when is somebody going to take the S off your chest?
Superwoman is what we want to be.
I don't care.
Listen.
I burn it.
Not today.
Burn it.
Today, I'm not Superwoman.
I'm not, and I don't care.
That's it.
Let the city burn.
I can do. There you go. I can do what I can do, but I will still love everyone around me.
Yeah, I love you down, man. This was so good. Before we go, because you are absolutely amazing.
Thank you. And I appreciate you too.
And you talked about your babies. And before you leave, every mom that I've had come on here, I've asked them to do a love letter to their legacy. So I want you to look at that camera right there.
Oh, you're trying to make me cry.
I am. I want you to look at that camera right there, and I want you to give your love letter to your legacy of why, what you're doing, what you're leaving behind for them. Yes, ma'am.
I would say to Aiden and Ayla, like, Mommy loves you down. Mommy can't always be at home. But Mommy is trying to make sure that when she leaves here, that she leaves you with something that you can hold on to. A legacy, watching me work hard, knowing that I want to provide for you, knowing that I want to make sure that you have the best schools, best experiences to be able to travel. I want you to think of Mommy as that person who made sure that you were loved, even if she couldn't be home every day, even if she had to travel. But you were always first for her. You were always behind this drive for her, because I need you to know that your mom was strong. Your mom is doing everything she's doing because she knows that you are here, you're watching her. I need to lead by example. Ayla, as my daughter, I need you to understand that the world is yours. There is no time to wait. You go get it as soon as you have the opportunity to get it. Nothing stands in your way. And Aiden, I want you to be okay with knowing that there's a strong woman that could be your partner one day, and you support her. You be the best man you can be to her, and understand that everything she is doing is for that family and for what she needs to know that she left behind, for you to remember her as that mother who said, this is about my babies. This has always been about my babies. It becomes stronger when you're a mother. So just know that I love you, and even though I'm not with you all the time, I'm always with you.
I thank you from my heart, and I appreciate you, and you are amazing, and you have just scratched the surface. You have no idea what's ahead of you, but God's going to lead you all the way. Before we leave, what's coming up for? Well, you already told us about the skate party.
Skate party.
I'm gonna be there, but my ankles.
Right.
I'm gonna leave my ankles at the house.
Right.
Okay?
Skate party.
Skate party's coming up. What's coming up for High Level? What's coming up for photography? Are you accepting new clients? How can people reach you?
Oh yeah.
Give the people. Cynthia.
So listen, the High Level Club is about to do headshots. We're about to do a headshot situation for June.
Okay.
Because a lot of people were able to see what we did for Raising Resilience and Brandy. So we're going to do mini shoots, me and Corey. So we'll be posting about that soon on the High Level Club. It's literally the High Level Club on Instagram, and you'll be able to see all the flyers for that. With the Set Design Studio, we are continuously always changing up our sets. Please always look for that. And that is literally the Set Design Studio on Instagram. And then as far as my photography, weddings, of course, we're doing our wedding thing. Shout out to Shawan SDS, and shout out to all the other wedding planners that love to use me. Thank you very much. But we can look at that. And then the portrait page, anything, birthdays,
anything,
branding, whatever, that's on the Cynthia Ndelo portrait photography page. And I have a Cynthia Ndelo photography page that's more about weddings. So that's really it. Yeah, you can find me online. There you go. I said.
Y'all, Cynthia came and left it all on the mic. I wasn't prepared. I mean, like, clearly, me and my team, aka my husband, did not do his research on today.
No, y'all did good. It's just so much.
We just.
You didn't even own a dance studio.
I'm done.
Okay, well, yeah.
The executive chair is the place where
we do
stories meet strategy and strategies build legacy. Until next time, y'all, the executive chair.